A lot of you have seen that meme online there where it shows pictures of somebody trying to pull a brake drum with a hub puller. I'm here to tell you that that's actually possible on certain vehicles, mostly classics and antiques, with the tapered axle shaft setup, which this truck has. It's a 1948 Dodge, and they used the tapered axle shaft setup where the hub and drum were one piece, all the way up until late 60s, early 70s on a few vehicles by then. Now, I'm going to save you guys a bunch of time. I've already had this damn thing apart. Got a puller here, bolts on where your lug nuts or your lug bolts would be going into the drum. And under normal circumstances, you would have to beat the living hell out of this thing with a hammer. Make sure you leave the axle shaft nut on though, because these are a press fit, and when they let loose, they can do some serious damage. Now in this case, it's already been apart, so you just spin, pop it loose, and then back it off. Take the axle nut off and the washer. Don't lose them, you can't get replacements. Also remember, on these older vehicles here, one side of the vehicle is reverse thread for the lug nuts. Right side's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Left side's righty-loosey, lefty-tighty. Something to keep in mind. And oh shit, I broke it. Oh wait, no. It's supposed to do that. Closer look here. The drum and hub assembly are cut for a keyway, and it's tapered setup. Same, it matches the axle shaft. Don't know if you can see it. And for those thinking possibly, oh, it's a trailer axle. No. There's the differential. Now, another thing with these antiques here, a lot of them ran 2 wheel cylinders, one for each brake shoe. And I had this one apart probably 10 years ago, relined the brake shoes, replaced the wheel cylinders, and never drove it. Putting it back together is the exact opposite of how it came apart. Pick the drum and hub up, line up the keyway, and push it on. Put the washer and the axle nut back on. Torque it down, replace the cotter pin. Done. Yes, you can pull a drum with a hub puller.